We are live. A new set.
Hello, everybody. It's slanted. I don't like it. Hey, Pac, how you doing? I'm gonna go fix the slant.
Just OCD. So, let's see. It's. You can start asking questions or saying hello, but I'm just going to fix the camera a bit. There you go.
Introduce myself.
Go ahead.
Stephen Richey, the social worker, specializing in anger management, stress reduction, anxiety reduction, and just overall better quality of life.
Hey, there's New Michael. Welcome. We're kind of on our own. New Michael's away at the moment. Scottish Diane. Hi, Scottish Diane. How are you? You can see my coffee live, and you can see my mess live. So you want to look at the camera, basically, and then you look at the comments secondarily. So welcome, everybody, all 12 of you. Today we have a serious topic, PTSD, which we'll get to in a moment. I love poodles. Hey, how are you? Do you have any super hearts to give us? Oh, look at those hearts. Excellent. Thank you for the hearts. Feel free to... Thanks, I love poodles. First super heart. There's the super heart. See, there they are.
Oh.
Wow, thank you for the super hearts. Scottish Diane invited followers. Thank you. She's all the way from Scotland. And I'm glad to hear, Scottish Diane, that you may not have to move, because she was going to move, but she doesn't have to move, I hope. Anyway, I hope all is well with everybody. Good day. It's kind of a holiday coming up here. It's going to be 4th of July, and there's going to be fireworks everywhere. In the towns, we shoot off fireworks, even though it's technically not legal. And then we have huge firework displays. So I'm going to introduce myself. Casual, James, we see a lot of new names here.
Yeah.
It's because we have new hashtags.
Oh,
So
okay.
PTSD is the hashtag. Wow, look at all, that's as many more super hearts than anyone on Earth ever has gotten in the history of super hearts. So that's a super heart.
Okay.
If they have a photograph on their profile, the photograph shows up in the super heart.
Interesting.
But they don't have a super heart. Anyway, I'm going to introduce myself. I'm Fred Holtz. I'm a licensed psychologist here in Hicksville, Long Island, New York. It's a place. It's a real place. So I'm a licensed psychologist. I specialize in anxiety disorders. And we have with us...
Hi, I'm Alyssa Vessler. I'm a graduate student here from SUNY Old Westbury, and hopefully by the end of next year I'll have my license in mental health counseling. So.
Excellent. So we have a psychologist, a soon-to-be licensed mental health counselor, plus...
Social worker, Stephen Richey. I think I already introduced myself, but I'll do it again. I specialize in anger management, stress reduction, anxiety reduction. Just an overall better quality of life.
There you go. We have to talk a little louder than usual because the air conditioning is blowing and we don't have the good microphone.
Okay.
Anyway, any questions on PTSD? That is the topic of the day, although we will take questions about anything at all. Let us, first of all, if you're new to the broadcast, let us know where you're from. Say hello, introduce yourself, and let us know what area, what town, what country you're from. Over here, we're celebrating Independence Day. In England, I don't know what they do today. They're all lost.
I know. In Canada.
What happened? How'd we lose them?
I know Canada was Happy Canadian Day a couple of days ago. I know
Yes.
they had that up there. Their Independence Day.
Hi, Scottish Diane. How you doing? So, any questions about PTSD? Why don't we start by defining PTSD? DT3 shoot. You're new to us, so say hello. Where are you from? Kim from Buffalo. Kim AB Jews. Good. Welcome. Phobia. Oh, welcome, Phobia. It's your first day on Periscope. Wow. Did you come to the right place? Excellent. Maine, USA. Disabled Combat Vet. Okay,
Welcome,
well,
Frank.
thank you for your service. I'm from I'm not a veteran, but I'm from a military family. My brother was in the Navy 22 years. Oh, see, you can see the picture in the... Oh, that's Vivian in that heart. That was Vivian. Vivian, the blind, deaf, toothless poodle. Anyway, so my brother was in the Navy 22 years. My father was in World War II. He was I'm allowed to say it now. He was in the OSS, which is the Office of Secret Service. Became the CIA. He was a spy. He was an actual spy. I'll tell you something interesting real quick. It's not Veterans Day. But anyway, so because he knew, he was fluent in German, although we're Jewish, he was fluent in German. And in the beginning of the war, he broke his ankle parachuting out of a plane. And so they had no choice. They made him a spy, and since he spoke fluent German, they used to dress him up like a Nazi, and he would go behind the lines and reroute the fuel supplies into the incorrect place. So he was like a true, like, in that movie Inglourious Bastards,
Yes.
he was one of them. Started the CIA. Yeah, that's correct. Okay. Yeah, it's true. Scottish Diane, it's absolutely true. Bubman. Okay, so any questions about PTSD today? Let's define. There's a veteran, and I thank you again, who's watching right now. So if you have any specific questions, we can help you. One of the reasons we brought up this topic, Stephen said, is because there are fireworks tomorrow, and although they're joyous and fun, they can actually pretty much rattle someone who has PTSD, especially war-related PTSD. So that's how the topic came up. I'm going to stop talking. Thank you, Rio. And Stephen Roche is going to define PTSD for us.
Well, defined as post-traumatic stress disorder. This could mean anything from a traumatic event to a war veteran to a police officer to even someone having a really bad car accident.
Can you remember that question for us?
Best coping
Yeah.
is for strong flashbacks.
We'll get to that as soon as the definition is done here.
So it really,
Hi, Vivian.
PTSD is not limited to war veterans and soldiers, but obviously the high frequency rate of PTSD in soldiers is definitely up there. What was the question that they had asked?
Best
Wait,
coping mechanisms for strong flashbacks.
I'm going to add to the definition, then we'll get right to the question. I promise. And if you're new to us, tell us where you're from. Say hello. Introduce yourself and follow us. I follow everybody back. We follow 10 times more people than follow us. It's a good thing. Anyway, PTSD is a condition that's usually started by repetitive traumatic experiences. They could be childhood experiences, it could be abuse. Usually it's over time or very extreme. And after a while, your ability to cope with this just disappears, and you wind up internalizing the anxiety, the fear, and you can be characterized by flashbacks, as you said. But generally, it's an anxiety disorder. We're talking about PTSD, Dre, LS, and
A lot of times it's suppressed as well. It won't come out for many years.
Look at all those
so many years
super
later.
arcs.
It's definitely something that a lot of times people won't realize that it's going on. They're affecting their everyday life, but they don't know that they have PTSD until years and years later.
Yes. So Frankie is the one who asked the question. So what is a couple of things you can do for, what do you say, severe flashbacks?
For severe flashbacks.
So I'm going to start something. I say this all the time. I'm like a broken record, but basically it does apply. The first thing to do is to learn relaxation techniques of any kind. So on our website, it's totally free. It's pslongisland.com, pslongisland.com. There's a whole list of relaxation techniques. So there's visual imagery, there's breathing techniques, there's progressive muscle techniques, progressive muscle relaxation techniques, and there's cognitive techniques. This is not going to cure the PTSD at all, but it's a start. It's a place to start. I have the same shoes in brown. Cool, Jesse. So you did. So there was no pockets. So there was no. And you went to their shoes. Yeah, the shoes are cool. They're Skechers. So okay, what's the first? Besides that, what's
also to add to that? Have someone that you trust, someone that someone that can be almost your. I don't want to call them safety net, but in times like tomorrow when there's a lot of fireworks, someone that you trust that you can talk to that can bring you back into the moment. A lot of times asking questions, present day questions. What day is it? Where are you? Who's the president? It really just every day to try to get you back into the present moment. That definitely helps.
The fourth is always a hard. That's an anchor. Good point, Jesse. Good description. So this is fun, but of course. So that's why we chose the topic. It turns out it was a good topic. Thank you. Because tomorrow so part of the deal with PTSD is you anticipate things with anxiety. So you're probably a little bit worried how you're going to survive the day tomorrow. So you've got to use cognitive self-statements, which are like, I can get through it, I can find a friend, I can go where it's a little quieter. Or, you could try to face it, and I could go to a fireworks show and try to enjoy the colors and stuff and the excitement. You could. I'm not saying you're ready for that, but I can find an anchor. I'm going to use Jesse's term. I can find a safe person. I can talk to someone. I can get advice. I can keep myself occupied.
Within the home, you can listen to music loudly. You can actually watch the fireworks on TV, which kind of minimizes it, so you'll hear it, but it'll still be on TV. You're watching it. So it's not just something hearing that you're not really aware of.
Mama Panda.
Mama Panda.
Mama Panda used to follow 4 geeky dogs and occasionally stops in and says hello. So hello.
White noise machines definitely help as well. Earplugs at night when you're going to sleep, earplugs can help as well.
It's one thing, in my opinion, knowing that a show is yapping or beginning. It's another unexpected. I don't know if they meant yapping, but
the unexpected.
That's a good point. Hi, Kim. Good suggestion. So that is a good point. It's one thing to prepare and everything, but what about the unexpected? What about if a car backfires or someone is shooting fireworks like a couple of days before or after July 4th? That happens all the time in my neighborhood. There are fireworks crazy, and my dogs freak out. Can you imagine 5 dogs freaking out at the same time? But so the unexpected is a tough one. What do you do about that? Well, you can't really prepare except to learn relaxation techniques. But once it happens, you got to talk to yourself immediately. Hi, Vinny and Trice, how are you? Check us out. So, once it happens, you got to talk to yourself immediately. Okay, it was fireworks. It's just something outside. It's okay. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to do relaxation techniques. I'm going to call someone.
Asking questions to yourself. Am I okay? Yes. Am I in New York? I would ask. Am I in New York? Yes. Am I am I next to my house? Yes.
Son has had some reactions to fireworks, especially when he can't see them. A U.S. Marine Corps vet. All right. Thanks for your service. First of all, so your son, I assume, was in the Marine Corps. I assume.
Yeah.
Okay. The fireworks. We kind of struck a chord here. The fireworks are meant to simulate bombs. I mean, that's the point of the celebration of Independence Day, is like the bombs bursting in air. Well, that's what they are. The sound is identical. So what does he do to cope? We did come up with some ideas, but what else does he do to cope? You can't escape them. In the suburbs out here, suburbs of New York, there's just fireworks all over the place. I went to a show last night at Eisenhower Park.
Yeah. If you go to militarywithptsd.com, they actually, you get on a waiting list, but they actually send free signs for PTSD area or firework-free area,
really?
Things like that. Yeah, that's militarywithptsd.com.
Did you hear that, guys? So militarywithptsd.com, and they'll I don't know how specific they get, but that's very cool. They'll actually give practical advice. He has decided not to attend large displays. Okay, that's okay. That's not the same as fireworks are fun, bombs aren't. Yep, that's true. I forgot what I was going to say.
That he doesn't attend. He doesn't attend.
Yes. Okay. So in general, when you have an anxiety-based disorder, we were very coordinated.
That was very. I almost had to laugh a little bit.
When you have an anxiety disorder, in general, the advice is to not avoid the thing that you're afraid of. But there's also you have to be safe and you have to be ready for that. He's attended a few since leaving active duty. That's great. And he should attend perhaps smaller ones or watch them on TV, like you said. Anything you wanted to add? I didn't mean to cut you off or stifle you.
No, I'm okay.
Are you okay
I
with...
haven't had any PTSD experience, so I'm kind of learning along with everybody else.
Conditioning therapy, absolutely.
Yes, we call it systematic desensitization. So you slowly expose yourself to the thing that you're afraid of. Would it be therapeutic to hold your own fireworks display? Absolutely, but take one step at a time. Get some fireworks that are not so loud, like Roman candles. Yeah. They're illegal in New York, so I can't advise something that's illegal. Sure, I can. Get some fireworks and safe fireworks. Make sure they're safe. Make sure you're with people who you trust and know, like you said, an anchor. Sure, why not? Is there anywhere I can live stream the fireworks apart from the Periscope on 4th of July?
I believe the Macy's Day, the fireworks, the Macy's Day has a live stream. I'm not sure.
Probably.
You would just have to search that.
So look up Macy's fireworks. Or you could look, if you want to see some videotapes, so the big firework company out here, it's called Grucci. It's GRUCCI. They're based on Long Island. They may have videotapes of their own, and if it's their fireworks that are at the Macy's parade, then they will probably broadcast it. Hello. The smaller firecrackers bothered him the most. They're unpredictable and quick, and they're all over the place.
And it sounds very quick in succession,
it sounds like bullets. Yeah, it sounds like a machine gun. Can we all get together and have a quiet fireworks? That's a good idea. But you could go so here we're in New York, so upstate New York. You can always find a place that's quiet. Welcome, King Quest, your first day on Periscope, and you've decided to join us, of all things. So, thank you. If you joined us for the first time, follow us, and we will follow you back. And you can't see them. You can't see the fireworks. So you were saying, it makes total sense that he can't see the firecrackers, so it's unpredictable, it's loud, it's quick. Not like if someone's shooting off fireworks and you can watch the stream and then sort of when it's going to go off. Hey, how are you? Kalanji.
A suggestion to if you want to watch the fireworks to actually see the visual, but putting on headphones very loud so you're listening to music while watching the fireworks, so that could also help.
Fireworks are legal in Maine. Are you from Maine, Frankie?
Yes.
All right. So they're legal, and there's quiet fireworks. Some of the bigger displays, they can't be quiet because it's the nature of the thing. Ellsworth, Maine. I assume Maine. Cool. I have never been to Maine, but my parents used to go all the time. It's your first day on Periscope. Hello, 196.
There's a lot of people with their first day on Periscope.
I know. I can see Providence fireworks from a cliff 10 miles away. Oh, no sound, so you can see them without the sound. Excellent. What is the point to this scope? I have no idea. No, we address psychological issues. We take psych questions. We do secret scopes on strange topics. We fly a drone. We do all kinds of crazy stuff. But today it's PTSD. We thought of PTSD. Stephen thought of PTSD today because fireworks are tomorrow, and that can affect many, many people. Many people without PTSD are still shaken by fireworks. Mm-hmm. Plus, you can see my messy office today because we're functioning without our technical person.
To interrupt, I
do
have to.
You gotta go.
I have a client. I know it was a short session today. I did want to be part of it because it is an important topic, though.
Well, you did great. Thank you.
And thank you, guys. I'll see you next week.
Bro, Laura, invited followers. Thank you. We're losing Stephen. Okay, so I'm going to adjust the camera just real brief. Ready? Check this out. There you go. Now, are you familiar with the script? Does that work? I guess it works. Yeah. It's a weird day. With the script, remind me, or I'm not sure. It's for a prescription drug. So if the PTSD is completely out of hand, if it's like you don't have any control over it and it's ruining your life and you're not progressing in therapy, then medication could be useful. Usually it's an anti-anxiety medication. I'm not familiar with that one in particular, but I'm guessing it's either a mood stabilizer or an anti-anxiety medication. I'm not sure. I have to adjust the camera again. Okay, let's see. Is that going to work? Mm. There we go. Can you just focus on the... Yeah, I know.
Well, I don't have as much to say.
Right.
I've never seen anyone with PTSD, so...
well...
I'm learning a lot, too, today.
It's... like many, many disorders, it can range from like relatively mild to very severe. On the severe end, they can't sleep. They have constant nightmares. Every little thing sets them off and gets them, afraid. This is for sleep, and it's non-benzo, non-narcotic, and the best thing for nightmare. Okay, cool. So, you guys out there watching, or if you're watching the replay, can you mention the name? There it is. Perzozin. Okay. I don't know enough about it. Is prescription, or is it over the counter? Perzozin. Thank you. Oh, welcome back. She or he is one of our biggest fans. Alaska Snow, or Alaska's Now, or I never know how to pronounce it. But anyhow, yes. Yes, which one? It's prescription or it's over the counter? Is it? But if it works...
Sounds like it would be a prescription one.
It does, yeah. You're right, it does. Thank you for the correct spelling. Thank you. Tarun, how are you? All the way from India, Tarun has joined us. We were talking about PTSD, prescription. Okay, thank you. So I don't know enough about it. I don't want to comment on something I don't know, but if it works, it works. So check it out. So you got to ask your doctor: is it indicated? Does it counteract other medications that you're on, or whatever? So, but sure. What else do you do for PTSD? What works for you guys? This is an interactive scope. So what have you done? The woman whose son was in the Marines and is afraid of firecrackers. What's helped him? Tell me some stuff that's actually helped. What if someone's been on since a teenager, benzo, and they want off? Okay, so you must get off medication gradually. You have to titrate it, it's called. So you can't just stop. I'm sorry your connection's bad. Hi, Scottish Diane. I'm going to say hello to you every time I see you. Talking to friends, earplugs, very practical advice. Well, we said before, if you have an anchor, someone you actually trust, what do you think about first dates? That's a topic we did last time. Mr. Prostate, are you spreading the news about prostate health? Thank you very much. Go for hockey C. Go for hockey C. Anyway, hello, sir. Hello, Mr. Prostate. Grounding techniques are helpful. Be specific. We're helping people here. And for the rebroadcast, yes, a healthy prostate is a healthy body. Okay. Yeah, good news is always appreciated, and good advice is always appreciated. If you can send super hearts, I would love to see super hearts. They're amazing. They cost money though. So far, staying busy, not attending the displays. I've heard yoga. Yeah, yoga is absolutely. It sounds like a cliche, but basically, things that relax you are going to help. So yoga helps. You might want to do yoga on the 4th of July if you're from the United States. Why not? Get exercise. Go to the gym on 4th of July if they're open. Yoga is great. So my daughter is 26 years old, and she's a certified yoga instructor, so she would agree 100%. I purchased Super Hearts for you. It's all over. Oh, you're done. Purchase more. Prostate and psychology. Why not? Is it worthwhile taking Viagra on the first date? No, you don't need Viagra on the first date. Yoga is amazing. I love poodles. Look at the little poodle. Are you done with your Super Hearts, Vivian? That's Vivian, the blind, toothless, deaf poodle. But a lovely poodle. Have you met her? Oh, she's been here.
I think so.
Eric Kunin, how are you? If you joined us for the first time, say hello. Tell us where you're from. We have 34 people watching out there. Any other questions? Yes, Super Hearts have been used. Okay. Thank you. Where are you, Fred? In your office? Yes, we're in my messy office. She should special classes just for veterans. Great idea. I will mention it to her. I'm sure she would be more than happy. So my wife and I are on an impasse on veganism.
Ooh, that's my thing.
There
I
you
can
go.
answer
There's the
questions on
topic.
veganism.
You hit a topic that collectively we know a lot about. Talk to me about veganism, and Alyssa will answer your questions. What's the issue about veganism? What's the conflict? Why is your daughter so? That's not my daughter.
I'm an intern here.
My daughter's in Buffalo.
And I'm quiet because
I do need to
I have not had a patient yet with PTSD, so I'm learning today.
Paulette, I know. Usually the camera's facing that way, a nice neat wall with beautiful chairs. Back there is a total disaster. But this is the inner workings of Psychological Services Long Island. So, you're arguing about veganism, so tell me your side of the story, tell me her side, and then she will settle it for you. We argue about it. Be specific. Specific. The more specific, the better we can help you. Hi, Ian Haig. How are you? Ian the 5th. Ian Haig the 5th. Welcome. If you've joined us for the first time, let us know where you're from. Send hearts. I see no hearts. There's no hearts right now. Oh my gosh. What is PTSD? Post-traumatic stress disorder. It's organized chaos in that office. Yes, it is. 75% about doing it, and she's already 100%. Oh, so give me the issues, like what 5 means grace. Oh, thank you. Why does it mean grace, 5 in particular? I'm curious. Hi, Alaska Now, or Alaska Snow, or Alaska's Now, or oh, I get it. So you don't want to be 100% compliant with veganism, so you want to eat some eggs and some cheese and some things with faces, is that it?
And your wife wants to be, or your girlfriend, was it wife or girlfriend?
I think wife. She doesn't really like it. Oh, so she doesn't like that you're not 100%. I get it. I get it. Well, what do you think? I
just...
Wife.
Because, I'm a vegan, and people I've dated in the past have not been, and I'm just happy when they try. So as long as you're trying, I feel like she should be... Yes, Tony. I'm okay with that.
I just wanted to stop by and say hi, going grocery shopping, what fun. Paulette, make fun of all the stuff there and have fun, have a great time. I have it and I never feel safe. Oh, you have PTSD. Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's a very serious, it can be number 5 in the Bible connects with grace all the time. Okay, cool. A numerologist among us. I'm trying, but I feel like she does not like it when I eat a burger and such. Well,
it is hard, as, speaking as, your wife right now. It's hard to watch, yeah, but... I don't know, I feel like she has to try to just appreciate the fact that you're trying and try to point that out to her. I'm doing X, Y, Z and I'm accommodating this. I'm on my way. So, I don't know.
I heard a similar problem with people who keep kosher, and someone doesn't want to keep kosher 100% of the time, or halal if you're Muslim or whatever. So, hi, how are you? Is it possible you can eat burgers on your own? I have general stress, I think. Okay, it's the general topic is anxiety disorder, so PTSD is in there. I think it's my moral thing. Mm-hmm. There's a moral. I guess you can morally agree, but just want to just have meat once in a while. I get it. I morally agree with vegetarianism, veganism, but I don't do it myself. It's not a conflict, but I get why they're doing that. I get the issue. That's how I am. How long have you been married? You should go to a vegan restaurant and discuss this.
I know plenty.
Is 6 years? Okay. Hi, regards. How you doing? Nice to see you. It sounds like a compromise. My son has Asperger's and his anxiety is through the roof. Yes, Asperger's Asperger's is actually no longer diagnosed, which I don't agree with. I believe Asperger's is a separate. It's a autistic spectrum disorder, but I feel it's like separate because they're usually highly intelligent and verbal, but inappropriate in social situations. So we have a whole group for people who have social difficulties. I like a lot of vegan meals, just still like some meat. I mean, I think that's a reasonable position. I think a lot of people are that way. I feel ashamed for not wanting to participate because of PTSD. You mean participate in our broadcast or participate in fireworks? Sleep is a huge problem. Sleep is a huge problem with PTSD, you're saying? Yes. Sleep. Any anxiety disorder is going to disturb your sleep cycle. In events. So you're not going to participate in events that because of social anxiety or because of the fireworks and PTSD issue. How do you feel about medical marijuana for PTSD? I have mixed feelings on medical marijuana. If it works, if it's proven to work, and everything else has been tried, like psychotherapy and relaxation techniques and over-the-counter stuff, I can't tell people not to fix their problems. I mean, so PTSD and anxiety. Oh, panic. Okay, panic. That's my specialty is panic disorder. So I get it. So Kim, you want to try as best you can not to give into it and avoid everything. You shouldn't avoid all social situations. You should find a safe social situation, maybe a party where you know there's no fireworks and you know it's maybe not in the big city or whatever. Like, slowly introduce yourself to social situations. Hi, Free to Laugh Now. How are you? Free to Laugh Now. I understand that the number 5 has to do with grace. I think Free to Laugh Now is biblically oriented. Marijuana makes me double think everything. See, marijuana can lead to paranoid thoughts, which is the last thing you want to do. So PTSD and marijuana don't really go together, honestly, in most cases. So it makes me paranoid. Yeah, me too. I gave up a long time ago. Free to Laugh Now. Yo, how are you? Oh, he's saying they're saying yo too. I get help with depersonalization. So depersonalization is a very scary feeling. It feels like you don't exist. It feels like you can't hold on to who you are, your sense of identity, and you feel like lost. So it is one of the symptoms of PTSD. It can be. Yes, it came off the ark with Noah. You came off the ark with Noah. That means you're either Noah's wife or one of the animals. Hello, I see you. Look at all those hearts. Thank you. 32 is a nice size audience for conversation and it's very good. If you have any super hearts, we love super hearts and we appreciate them very, very much. But for now, send hearts, send 1 million hearts. Roll for life. RLH for life. Don't know what that means, but welcome. If you haven't been with us before, follow us and we follow almost everybody back. 99% follow rate. So, any other questions about anxiety, PTSD, veganism? Ask about it. Any vegans out there? Any vegetarians or vegans in our audience right now? 29 people. Any vegans? Any vegans whatsoever? Oh, I like that. Oh, people are coming in and out here. I understand there's bad connections out there, but I think our connection is pretty solid today. Thanks. Oh, a super heart. Thank you so much. I missed it. I didn't see it over there. Send another one. But are you a vegetarian? Scottish? No, you're not a vegetarian. I see you cooking all kinds of fun stuff. Tallulah lives. Okay. Oh, look at the super hearts. Oh my gosh, thank you. Although so you are a vegetarian, but you make meat meals? That's interesting. Yisrael? No, we are in Hicksville, Long Island, and New York. No, I make it for family. Oh, so you are a vegetarian. Excellent. So I'm always curious about, for vegans and vegetarians, my first question is very practical. Like, where do you get your protein? Like, what's the main source of protein for yourself?
Protein is in, actually a lot of things, in, a lot of different plants. I can't remember off the top of my head, but, beans, rice. Beans, tofu, soybeans, I think, have a lot.
Chia seeds, hemp seeds. I'll eat anything except prunes. Chia seeds and green vegetables. I heard the darker the better because they have more vitamins.
Yeah.
Scottish Diane, sweet potato. I guess I did not know that you're a vegetarian. That's cool. That's excellent. Because I see you cooking everything, so I just assumed pulses. I don't know what that is, Scottish Diane. Oh, lentils. Lentils. Yeah, lentils, cool. I like all that stuff. It wouldn't be that hard for me to be a vegan, I suppose. But just like the other person, occasionally, like, I do want meat. Oats and porridge, cool. Porridge, I want some porridge.
I don't think I've ever had porridge.
But porridge has to be exactly right. It can't be too hot, and it can't be too cold. It has to be just right. Right? Get it? All right. Anyway, any other questions about psychology or anything? New wave music from 1980s. That's a topic I know a great deal about. Scott, what's pulses? I think it may be a spelling error, or maybe it's a Scottish thing. We're going to find out in a moment. Mark Gellin, how are you? Hey, what's up? Azamer, Mr. 3, ASA, Mr. 3. Any questions? It's gone quiet. When it goes quiet, we think about wrapping it up. So, hi, Mark Gellin. Mark Gellin, have you been with us before? Where are you from? I want to know where people are from. I see faces I haven't seen before. So, where are you from? Tell us. I guess I don't think they'd be on that bottom section if they weren't. If we didn't. It's mutual follows. Like we follow them and they follow us, and that's why it comes at London. All right. How do you celebrate the 4th of July in London? Is everybody all sad? Like, oh my God, what did we do wrong? Or no? It's comes right after the 3rd, I guess. I guess it's not a special day. They're probably laughing at us. Chickpeas, beans. The list continues. Scottish Diane, what's up with you? Tell me something. We're going to start the long, slow process of wrapping it up. I make 4th of... Oh, you do? You make 4th of July. Excellent. Cool. So, I'm going to... Cornbread. I love cornbread. Cornbread and butter. Oh, my gosh. Kurt MVH joined. Hi, Kurt. Tell us where you're from. Tell us something about yourself. Send hearts. So, we broadcast every Monday and every Friday. We lost a great piece of land back then. Yes, you did. We're not doing it. We're doing all the wrong things. We're ruining it. So, for the most part, it's a beautiful country. It's so huge, you can do anything here. Cedrid, how are you? So we broadcast every Monday and Friday at 1:30 Eastern Standard Time. We are from Hicksville, Long Island, New York. It's a place. We have a great website. Go to the website, pslongisland.com. We get a lot of new people there. pslongisland.com. There's free advice on just about everything. You can check our Facebook out. You can follow us here. We have a YouTube channel. You can all get there from the website. If you have any personal questions, you can ask through the website. There's an email address. Maraba. Oh, I don't know where that is. SARP 19055 joined us. So we're going to be wrapping it up. Any final questions about anxiety, PTSD, 4th of July, Super Hearts, New Wave music from 1980, or veganism? It's a wide, broad topic. Well, thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. Thanks for the comments. We answered some very good questions. Check out the replay and check us out. Look at these contrasting shirts. Like they're killing the camera here. Okay, thank you. No problem, Kim. Stay in touch. Follow us. We'll follow you back. If you have more questions, let me know. She's got my super heart. Excellent. So send one. Ciao. Ciao. The number 32 means heart of glory. Cool. Tell us more about I like numerology. What does 45 mean? 45 is my favorite number. Ahmad Saeed Q8. Haka 558. Hello. Hi. You said hello many times. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the super hearts. A super thank you for the super hearts. Okay, I will say goodbye. Bye, Scottish Diane. We love you, Scottish Diane, very much. A green heart. It's your study. It's my study, the 4-5? Tell me more. Tell me more. 145 and 45, my two favorite magic numbers. Sapphire Song, oh, you late to the party. We're ending the scope. But check out the replay, okay? We talked about PTSD and many other unrelated non-sequiturs. Bye, everyone take care of themselves. Scottish Diane, have a happy 4th, even if it's not a holiday. Just have a happy 4th. Rio, thanks for joining us. Ian Haig, nice smile. Okay, we're going to wrap it up. We are very low-tech today, so I'm going to have to physically get up and wrap it. Okay? So goodbye, everybody. Stay in touch.